Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. Today is my day 2 of HelloFresh. I have to say about yesterday was so amazing. My husband called me this morning and he said he was snacking on his leftovers. I purposely bought the family of 4 package. There's 3 of us in the house, but that gives him lunch the next day. So he said he was going to snack on it today and enjoy it. It was the I forgot the actual name of it. The pork chops though. Cranberry pineapple pork chops. And he snacked on it all morning. And then at 11:15 he told me I just finished all my lunch. So he actually ate his lunch a whole hour early. And hopefully he won't be too hungry, but I'm gonna get another dinner ready for tonight. And I'm really super glad that he's gonna end up having enough for lunch the next day. So, this is today's dish. We're doing the baked chicken Parmesan. And it looks super delicious. And there's all your step-by-step directions. So the first thing we're gonna do is unbox and see what we have. Of course, the 2 chicken breasts. Remember, your meat's gonna come on the very bottom of the package underneath the cardboard thing. There's gonna be more ice packs down there and your meat will be under there. This is the bag that everything else comes in. So let's see what we have. And again, there is a checklist of ingredients here so you can make sure you have everything. And then it's going to be the stuff you need out of your kitchen. So, 2 bags of rigatoni pasta. Ooh. Some fresh mozzarella cheese. And it says right on there, HelloFresh. We've got 2 cloves of garlic. I actually like that they're already peeled. All we have to do is slice them up. We have the panko breadcrumbs for the chicken. Uh-oh. My little container of tomatoes fell over and spilled out. Only one, I think only one spilled out. But we have this little container of grape tomatoes. There's actually 2 of those. Then we have 2 boxes of crushed tomatoes. Some onion powder. Ooh, 2 more cloves of garlic. 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And 2 packets of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. It's on like Parmesan, it says. How cute. And that's everything in our bag. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything else that I'm going to need for today, which is only going to be a large pot, a small bowl, a baking sheet, a large pan, a strainer, and 4 teaspoons of olive oil. Back in a jiffy. Okay, so I have my oven preheating on 450. It says to raise the rack to the top position, so it's actually on the 2nd position because it's a little high in there. We're going to bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. So I have my pot. I have a small bowl for the breadcrumbs and all. I have a strainer for our fresh tomatoes and a lined baking sheet. We're going to oil this, and that's what we're going to bake the chicken and tomatoes on. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this prep going. I'm going to slice my thinly slice my garlic, and we're going to combine the panko, Parmesan, and a drizzle of olive oil. I forgot to get the olive oil. So the panko, Parmesan, and I'm guessing they mean both packs of the Parmesan. A drizzle of oil is probably going to help it with sticking. drizzle of olive oil. Hopefully that is good. I'm blending it all together. It's making a nice little, I may need another little smidge of olive oil. I'm not real good at chopping garlic either, so I'm going to do that off camera. I usually like to be generous with my olive oil. One thing I forgot to mention too is we ate dinner early last night because hubby came home early. We ate right at 5 o'clock. He was actually satisfied all evening long. He didn't snack. He didn't feel hungry or anything like that. He did have an apple, which is good for your digestion anyway. So he did have an apple, and that held him all night. So that was awesome. So the portion sizes for us are perfect. So far, I'm totally loving this. I can see us doing this often, if not every week. I do think I want to try some other ones to compare, but HelloFresh is very much impressing me at this point. All right, so I got that all blended together. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. So I'm going to fill up the water, and then we're going to place the chicken on the lightly oiled baking sheet, season all over with salt and pepper, top chicken with panko mixture, pressing to adhere, add grape tomatoes to same sheet, and toss with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of salt and pepper. So I'm actually going to oil my sheet. I do occasionally use spray, you know, like cooking spray, but I do try to avoid it because, you know, there again, it's just chemicals. I don't want to spray my yummy fresh meat and vegetables with chemicals. So I try to use butter and olive oil to keep things from sticking. Salting my water. And bringing that to a boil. So now I can open the chicken. Most of this stuff has these pull tabs, which should be super easy. Okay, you know what? It says to toss my tomatoes with a drizzle of olive oil, so let me do that really quick first. We're going to be baking it all in the same pan. This is my pan, my pot over there that I'm preheating has water all underneath, so I knew it was going to do that. Alright, so those are ready to go. Now my hands are oily, so I'm not going to be able to open this chicken. Alright, scissors it is. Let's take the scissors over there. Just 1 second, I'll be back after I get the chicken all taken care of. Okay, so the garlic is chopped fairly well. We're gonna brown it in the pan anyway, before we put our crushed tomatoes and everything in. The chicken is ready to go in the oven. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper and the tomatoes, it says. Salt, pepper, and then we're going to pat on our breadcrumb and Parmesan cheese mixture to kind of adhere it to the chicken, it says. I tend to be heavy-handed, so I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some on each piece, so I know exactly how much I have. Because I like Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to take advantage of all that yummy goodness. And those breadcrumbs. Patting it on. It looks like it's adhering really nicely. I got a good blend of olive oil in there, I do believe. Covering it really well with the breadcrumb mixture. Oh, this is going to be so good. These are very nice sized chicken breasts as well. Something I noticed when I opened the garlic, it was very, very fresh smelling, very fragrant. So it's not like they leave their garlic sitting around. They probably peel it right before they get ready to send it out, would be my guess. All right, so it looks like this is ready. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper right on the top, just because I like the color. And we love pepper. Okay. That is ready. Our water is boiling, so our rigatoni is going to go in, and it's going to cook 9 to 11 minutes. I'm going to go over and I'm going to put the crushed, I'm going to cook the garlic first, and then the crushed tomatoes, onion powder, and 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. They do note that they sent more, and we're going to season with salt and pepper, and we're going to simmer about 10 minutes. So this is going to boil, that's going to simmer for about 10 minutes. I'll probably need to do this part first and be back in a bit. Okay, so pretty much everything is done. We have our sauce. The rigatoni is done. I made a mistake with the rigatoni. I turned the heat down. I should have left it on boil the whole time, and it would have cooked faster, but I had to let it cook a little extra. Turned it back up on high, let it boil really good. Rigatoni is a very thick pasta. I actually haven't ever cooked with that before. I've cooked with shells and things like that, but even the shells are thinner than this, I believe. So rigatoni is really thick, so it took some time to get it done. So we're just waiting on the chicken now. The chicken and the grape tomatoes, they're gonna go right on top of this sauce. And we're gonna cut up some mozzarella to go on top. It's gonna look something like that. And then it goes in the oven for about 2 minutes, it says, until mozzarella melts. That's all we're gonna do. Okay, so back in a sec. I'm gonna show you the chicken when I get it out. So the chicken and the tomatoes cooked up so nicely. They look absolutely delicious. I'm going to transfer it over into the sauce and tear up the mozzarella, and then I'll show you in a bit. Okay, again, fresh mozzarella cheese. I'm going to actually go ahead and do it with you guys here. Where's my pot holder? Let me get this out of the way. I have the chicken in the pan. It actually looks beautiful. It would be great for an evening of entertaining. I'm not sure if you can really see that. I've got the tomatoes just kind of layered throughout. I'm gonna cut my mozzarella up a little on the small side so that I can distribute it really good throughout the whole dish. Love me some fresh mozzarella. Greg was just telling me the other day in the store that he could literally eat that by itself. And I actually see why. You know, we rely so much on processed food, and I mean, this is a little on the processed side as well, but not like most cheeses. So I'm just going to distribute this around into the sauce. They've actually got it going onto the chicken and everything, so I'm just going to toss it in there willy-nilly. No rhyme or reason. Oh, look at that. So gorgeous. Okay, it's gonna go in the oven until for about 2 minutes. Look at that. Super yummy looking. All right, let me get this in. Even if you do not know how to cook, this is a win-win for you as well, because it is literally step by step. Everything's packaged up for you. You have to measure a couple things because they do tend to send a little more than what the recipe may call for. But super easy. Hasn't taken long at all to make it. Now we've got a delicious dinner tonight, and Greg has lunch tomorrow, so double bonus, because half the time I fall asleep at night and forget to make his lunch. So this way it's already done. I don't have to worry about it. So back in a few. So I really hope you enjoyed the prep today. Again, I can't say enough good things about HelloFresh. It has been absolutely delicious. I'm loving it. I am most likely signing up for next week as well. Can't wait for turkey burgers tomorrow or Thursday. Haven't decided what day yet. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe, and catch Greg's review hopefully at the end of this video. Hopefully I won't forget to do it before I upload. I'm excited to hear what he has to say about tonight's dish. Okay, bye, thanks. So even after me, the husband, and the boy all ate, this is what's left. You can't really see the chicken. I cut the chicken up so it'll be good for hubby's lunch tomorrow. And put lots of sauce on there, and he's got like 2 nice helpings of pasta. Okay, so we ate our food, and hubby's input is...
It was delicious.
This is the baked chicken Parmesan with rigatoni.
The pasta was good, the sauce was good, the chicken was delicious. I give it 2 thumbs up.
And that big old helping you get to take tomorrow
Will be delicious too.
Last you from breakfast all the way through lunch.
Hopefully. It did not today.
All right.
It almost made it to lunch.
So far, HelloFresh is super awesome, right?
Yes.
Got anything else to say?
No.
Okay, tell them to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Bye.